Hey guys, Ricardo here. Welcome to another blog tech tips. So guys, today I have a very exciting video and we'll be focusing on WhatsApp. I'll be looking at some super cool tricks that you can actually use to improve your usability with WhatsApp. Start off with some of the coolest features. The first one I'd like to show you guys is a very simple one, and it involves WhatsApp and using the Google Assistant. Okay Google, send WhatsApp message to Nigel Black. Hi.
Chat with Nigel Black, sure. What's the message?
Hi.
Got it. Do you want to send it or change it?
Cancel.
Okay, no problem.
Alright guys, so as you just saw a while ago, it's very simple. You can actually just say it in one go and it should actually work flawlessly. And this is great for hands-off feature. Alright guys, so this one involves WhatsApp and basically somebody sending you a voice note. Now of course if you're in public and you got a voice note and you need to listen it, what's gonna happen is that you do not want to actually play it out as this.
Yo, Bridget.
Alright, so you get the idea that once it starts to play it's gonna go loud. Alright, now here's a very cool trick that you can actually use. Now all you gotta do guys is just play the message and put it right up to your ear, and what's gonna happen is that the proximity sensor should trigger and actually cause the message to actually play from the through the earpiece up here, which is quite private. Nobody else will be able to hear it. I cannot do that right now since I'm off screen, but what I'm going to actually do for you guys, I'm just going to trick the sensor and just listen carefully and you'll notice. Now notice I'm not doing anything to the phone but actually playing, so just notice.
Yo, Bridget.
Alright, so as you can see there guys, it was very simple. As soon as the device detects that you are close by, it will actually start playing through the upper ear. You notice the volume went way down, and of course if you were to remove your head and my finger is just substituting for my head, it would actually just play straight through and you'd have a very private you can actually hear that message in private. Alright, so that's another cool one that I like very much. Alright, now everybody knows these ticks and what they actually mean. Now when you send a message, in case you did not know, one tick would indicate that message was successfully sent. Two ticks means that the other device actually, or the phone, it has been delivered, and the infamous blue ticks actually indicate that the message has been received, alright, or the person has opened up the message and they have actually read it. Now I can take it a step further, so let's check this out. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm going to take it a step further. Now you can notice that my friend actually read this message and you see it there. Now to take it a step further to get more details, what I can do is just long press on any message. Once you long press the message, you're going to click on this icon up here, and of course it gives you details showing you exactly what took place, and you see that it was delivered October 21st at 6:26 a.m. and it was read October 21st at 6:31 a.m. So you can actually see the time between the delivery and when it was read, and most people do not know this actual trick. Of course it was a fresh message you would see actually in minutes or so on, but it does go into detail. Next guys, this one is a super top secret one, and of course this is one that's not well known, and of course this was one that we actually discovered, so this is a personal one. Alright, so the first one, or this one, actually involves you. There's a secret folder within WhatsApp. So what you're going to do is going to go into your file explorer. In my case, that's my files. Once you're in here, what you're going to do is go into the device itself. You're going to go into internal storage. Right, once you're in internal storage, you're going to go down to WhatsApp. And once you're in here, you're going to look for media. Once you're in media, you'll notice a number of folders, and what you want is your WhatsApp images. Once you're in here, what you're going to do next guys is you're going to go into this folder called sent. Now the fun thing about the sent folder here guys is that it contains every picture actually ever sent through your device. Even if you were to go into WhatsApp on the front end and actually delete the picture, it would actually still be in here, I have noticed, on most devices. So for example, I have noticed that if you can actually find some very old pictures that you have deleted or thought you have lost, especially if your device has been on for a while, or you have your device since you last wiped the device, right? So you can just sift through and actually find pictures. Also, if somebody's trying to hide something by deleting a picture that was actually sent, you will actually find it in here in most cases. And of course I found some very interesting things in this folder, so please use this one with caution. All right, so that's another cool one that you may want to just keep close to you. All right, since we are still in the file system, let's show you another cool one for file systems. Now this one you can actually use to actually view deleted messages, or basically old archive messages. All right, so you can use this one on your PC. So you're gonna connect your device to your PC. Now I do not have it connected to the PC right now, so I'm just gonna actually show you the alternative. So I'm just gonna show you how to actually browse to actually find the files. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into my files. Once you're in my files, go into internal storage. Once you're in internal storage again, you're gonna go to WhatsApp. And once you're in WhatsApp, you're gonna go into databases. Then notice here it says message store, and of course there's a number of message stores, and this says message store db.crypt. This is one right here, and this file will actually be stored for 7 days. So therefore you can actually back up this file every now and again. And of course in here is stored your history of your messages. Now you'll need to use Notepad or WordPad or a simple text editor on your PC to actually open up this particular file. Alright, as you see, there's nothing on the phone that can actually read it, so that's the only way to actually read it on your PC. So just open this up on your PC and you should see your storage of your older messages or deleted messages. Alright, now this tip is to actually save data. What you can do is go into settings. Once you're in settings right in here, you're gonna go to data usage. Now once on data usage, guys, what you're gonna actually do is you're gonna see a number of options here. Notice for Wi-Fi you can actually set all media to download on Wi-Fi, which is quite fine. But once you're on using mobile data, I would suggest that you uncheck all of the options except photos, or just in case you might just want to uncheck photo as well, because you don't want any media to download while you're on mobile data, right? To save on your data. So you will choose what to download by manually downloading. And of course for calls as well, I suggest that you check low data usage. It might reduce the call quality a bit, but it'll be good enough to get the job done. So that's how you actually can save some data quite easily. Next up, guys, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into settings again, and this one is to protect your privacy. You're gonna go to accounts, then you're gonna go to privacy. Now once you're in privacy, you can actually control a number of things. For example, it's not a good idea to have everybody know when you're online. So what you can do, actually set your privacy for last seen to nobody. But the trick is, if it's on nobody, you cannot see when last somebody else was online as well. So it goes both ways, so use with caution. But just in case you do not care, you can actually set it to nobody, and once it's on nobody, of course nobody will be able to tell last time you were online. Profile photo is another one. People can actually use your profile photo to tell who you are and associate you with your number. What you can actually do with profile photo is that you can set it to only contacts that you have will actually be able to see it, or nobody at all will be able to see your profile photo. But by default, I suggest that you at least set it to my contacts, which is a better option to actually have it or set it to. Alright, I'll set it back to everyone for now. The same applies to my status, as in your status. You might not want everybody to see your status, right? So you may want to actually apply these same features and set it to my contacts, all right? Or specific contacts you want it to be shared with. All right, guys, so you might have also heard earlier, we looked at read receipts, which is the pretty blue ticks that you see here. Now, if you want to disable this feature in case you do not want anybody to know when you have actually read messages, again you're gonna go into settings. Once you're in settings, guys, as I am here, once you're in settings and you're in privacy or accounts, privacy, once you're in here, guys, you scroll down, you'll notice it says there read receipts. Now you can actually uncheck read receipts, meaning nobody will be able to tell when you actually read something. But however, again, this is a double-edged sword, as so it goes two ways, and you won't be able to see read receipts from other people. So make sure you uncheck this with caution. So if you do not care, again, and you don't want anybody to know exactly, to use that trick that I showed you earlier with the information on read receipts, so you can see details when exactly it was open, just go ahead and uncheck. And of course that would be able to fix the problem 100%. Alright, now this one is another cool one, and it will actually allow you to set up a pop-up on screen. So you're going to settings, you're going to notifications. Once you're in notification, guys, you're gonna see this option that's disabled called pop-up notifications, and there you go. It asks you when, only when screen is on, only when screen is off, always use pop-up. You can check always. Now what's gonna happen, I can't show you this right now, but as soon as you get a message, no matter what you're doing, a pop-up is gonna happen on screen and you'll see your message pop up versus just a notification, which can be cool or it might be annoying. So you can test it out. If you don't like it, of course you can always go back in and set it back to none for pop-up. Right, so this one is a super cool one, and of course a while ago I showed you that you can actually read a message, and of course there will be a way to actually check to see exactly when it was read. Now, just in case you did not want to disable the read feature, which is it might not be to your liking, what you can actually do is this super cool trick. So let's say, for example, here my friend had sent me a message, right? And of course I saw that there was a new message. It was delivered. Now if I go ahead and open it, you'll be able to tell that I actually opened it. Now what I can actually do is I can come in here, I can hit the drop down. I'm going to put my phone in airplane mode, and of course I'm just going to tap that. It's going to go into airplane mode. Once I do that, I'm just going to go back, and of course I'm going to open the message. I'm going to read it. Once I do that, of course there will be no timestamp since the device is totally disconnected from the internet and every other form of communication. So once I read the message, I can actually back out. Once I back out, of course I can go back in here and I can just turn off airplane mode. The phone will actually search and go back onto the cell network and so on. And of course, if my friend checks, he will not be able to tell that I actually read the message or when I read the message and so on. Alright, so guys, if this was useful to you, I know we covered a number of tricks. Let's go ahead and give the like button a smash, and of course we'll have future videos like this if you actually request them, since we have so many more tips to actually cover. Alright guys, so this is Ricardo from Blog Tech Tips, saying bye until next time. Bye.